Big Act is live. Let me see what my boy talking about. You know that? Let's get it back.
You guys are disadvantaged. I'm getting some confirmation in Okay. Do I gotta hit him with the what did I miss? Alright, back. Perfect. Alright, people, let me just make sure this is accurate to what's being shown. I know, I've been gone, I felt like 2 weeks. I would normally say I got tired of vacation, I actually kind of did. Of course I missed doing content. It really irked me to be, I felt like a man without a voice. I'm gonna be honest with you, the biggest punishment I could ever get is if I couldn't broadcast. If I just had to sit back in silence and watch. That's the biggest punishment. But anyway, I am back. Welcome to y'all. I know this a little bit early. I was gonna stream yesterday. Got home, there's 50 million things to do. Tried to still get on stream. Didn't really get to it. But I'm here early. And I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. I'll tell you this. We are about to lock in and embark on the second half of the year. This is a blank slate for me. This is 0-0. I think we had a first good half of the year. I think we did good. But now we have to finish the job out. We have 6 months to go. And we got to show exactly why we're number one. Not the proudest with some of, it's been... Jesus is dead. My dad is coming home. Odyssey in theaters everywhere in 3 weeks. Rated R. Really interesting time to come back. Coming back at this juncture, I feel like a lot of people just took vacations. If y'all don't know, I went to DR, had a great 8 days there, amazing. I mean, I got stories on stories. I will tell you them as time goes on. Beautiful, of course. We had the PJ, loaded them up, it's the annual load them up, I always say. Great time. I got a lot of stories there. By the way, my Dominicans, I need y'all to holler at me because I was up in Punta Cana and I need y'all to answer me on some questions I do have, even though I had a great time. I was then supposed to go party in Houston, which I was like, damn, vacation keeps going. Drake hit me up. I think it was the night that he was fucked up. I don't like bringing up everything we talk about, but he was fucked up over the passing of Take Keith. We had a long convo, and it's kind of interesting. He was kind of even feeling like a little guilty because I think he said like Take Keith had hit him up like 45 minutes before. He was like, man, damn, if I could have fucking responded, like maybe, I don't know. But he then invited me out to Houston, which we're supposed to do a few things. Plans changed a little bit, so we didn't get to do it. Don't worry, the link up again is gonna come soon. Of course, it's an OVO thing, you know what I mean? I want to let you know from everybody who's associated either with Drake or Yo, or been a supporter of Iceman, whether you might be a Twitter page or whatever. This is celebration moments, and I can tell you very clearly, Drake is trying to celebrate with all the people who support him. So, shout out to everybody, including, but of course the people he's close with. It was Chubb's birthday, by the way. Anyway, so that didn't happen. And of course, I get I get the DM, the hotline bling. And of course, it was Daphne Joy. She says, hey, I know I didn't get to make the vacation, but I'm usually in LA. I'm in Miami. I would love nothing more than to see you. Don't tell me twice. I called the pilot so quick. Hey, reroute that bit. Reroute the fucking jet. Jet said Teterboro. No, Opalaka executive. Let's get there. Me and her, we had a good time. It was her first time meeting in person. I will give you more details coming soon, don't you? But it was great. Not gonna lie, you know what I mean? I was not trying to fumble the bag, but I ain't gonna lie. You know one of the forward girls? She's about that life. I'm gonna keep it a beat. She's about that life. She's about that life, and I will say a consummate pro. I can tell you that. You guys will hear more about that conversation that we had. We did do something that's filmed. But I'll just say we had a fabulous time. A fabulous time, okay? Yeah, we had a good time. You'll get more details. Other than that, I've been kind of just hanging out, watching hip hop kind of go. I think hip hop is about to get into a good place. That's why I'm excited to come back. I've always been the person that thinks that the role that you play in hip hop carries responsibility. Not to make this is not a Kendrick bashing session, of course, but I always just thought that when you eclipse someone and temporarily become the best rapper or the most, coveted rapper or seem to have the most, be the clouded rapper, you gotta put work in to keep this culture alive if you love it. If you're just one for self and you're taking, you're no worse than sometimes the people they call cultures who they claim don't add to the culture, just take from it. That's been one criticism. It's not a Kendrick thing. It's really of anybody who I feel don't help this thing go on. This thing called hip hop is the reason why I'm on apologies. It's the reason why I'm moving. It's the reason why their mama's over and everybody's living good. So when I see someone get in a place, and it's not about clout or you think we get to some place of elitism where it's like, you know what? No, I just get to pop out when I want to. If you don't help this vehicle go along, you're selfish. One hand washes the other. Everything is intermingled. This culture is no one man really could sustain it by themselves. There's important figures, but there's no one man can do it. Just being honest, it's not a Kendrick thing. I just don't like the fact that the biggest rapper doesn't want to do collabs. He doesn't participate in the culture. He just shows up, drops his albums, and disappears. It's kind of funny. Luckily, Drake Iceman has done the job. It's reversed the flaw things. But I'm going to keep the same energy. I do think Drake, there's an incumbent pressure on Drake. And I don't know how he's going to handle it. But there is a pressure on him to make the scene thrive. And I get it. There's a lot of niggas who traded on him. There's a lot of niggas who are now, friends turn foes in their eyes. But he also can't be this. If you look around hip-hop today, this is... Young Miami was an artist who I wrote off. I said she was Diddy's concubine. She was nothing but a goddamn urinal. I mean, she might still be those things, but you know what? She got to solve this problem. Now, this is why I say everybody has to picture. I don't really like that. Even though we've agreed that episodes could just never happen. We've had our words back and forth. But it's incumbent on me to let y'all know that, she got one. That's why I say one hand washes the other. Hip-hop is... It's a combat sport, but it's something that's mutual. It's not just one guy coming out and acting like he's... No. It's collaborations. It's showcasing the next talent. It's highlighting the next generation. It's showcasing maybe certain other facets that would...
Intelligence that runs locally.
got you popular. Don't give up on the music. Right now, I'm telling you, hip hop is about to bounce back. People about to be outside again. Some of the artists we thought were done, they're about to pop back out, but only the ones who focus. I'm excited for that. Of course, I love the Iceman album, but if that's the only thing we got to listen to for the year, again, one man can't necessarily completely carry hip hop. You know what I mean? Carry hip hop, make the entire